Cool.
Okay, so we've got Eddie here. Eddie, mate, it's good to see you. How are you?
Fine. I'm really well, thank you. Considering the circumstances, things are quite good.
Yeah, no, totally. Well, listen, mate, it is so good to have you at our Unleashed virtual drama club this morning because you were a massive presence when you were in the group. You know, you were a guy that people looked up to and you were really inspirational. And in a minute, we're going to show the guinea pig sketch, which, believe it or not, we're going to revive this year. But you were in it when we did that very first Under One Roof. Eddie, do you want to tell us a little bit about how we came to, do that sketch and what it was all about and, your involvement?
Well, yeah, I think for me it was really apt at the time because of the massive growth of the illegal highs on the street at the time, and the way the sketch was done was to bring awareness to people that this stuff's not even out very long, and it's very how dangerous it was and how yeah, just how dangerous the drug was. So it was really good for me to be able to be part of something to bring awareness to something that I was trying to get away from. So,
Yeah, because mate, how long were you sort of struggling with addiction before you got clean?
25 years, not a day without. So it was yeah, it was a battle.
Yeah, but look at you
Constant
now. Look
battle.
at you now, mate. I mean, you're one of the main facilitators, and you're very involved with NA. And how long have you been sort of clean now?
I've just celebrated 4 years in January, so just 4 years in a couple of months. So clean time's very important.
Yeah, good man, good man. Well, I'll tell you, it's we loved having you in the group, but obviously with Unleashed, not everybody stays, and you stopped coming probably about 2 years ago. Do you want to just explain what that was about? Because I think it's really inspirational for people.
Yeah, of course. So obviously, the Unleashed was really important to me at the beginning. It was something to do, and it was everything that was asked of me when I was in early recovery was go and do something and try something new. And Unleashed gave me an opportunity to get outside of myself and face my fears and just try something new. And it was really awkward and cumbersome and all sort of like really. Everything in my body was screaming, "Don't do this." Do you know what I mean? But I knew I had to try something new. So by going and doing this and facing my fears, it opened me up to try other things in life. You know what I mean? So once I started, I started doing NA quite a lot, and I got a sponsor, and I worked the steps, and then I became able to join work, and I was back into the community working, and Unleashed was in the daytime, so I couldn't really go to it. So it helped me so much that it put me in good stead for work, and I was able then to try and give back to people what was given to me, and I would recommend anybody try this drama and keep going because it's such a wonderful thing to be able to be part of something, and the excitement and the fun that you have there is amazing. So
Well, Eddie,
it's really good fun.
it was a big deal, wasn't it? Because we basically did this big homeless musical at the Princess Theatre, and we did it for one night only, and over 1,000 people came, didn't they?
Amazing.
I mean, it was
Amazing.
mental.
We stood on stage.
Yeah, it was
We
meant.
stood on stage in a theatre like that, and with all those people, and I think it was the first time that you'd ever done anything like that. So the first time we'd ever done it, it just all came together, and to be honest, we brought the house down. So it was an amazing, something to be really proud of, to be part of. I think I've still got the video somewhere, the DVD.
Yeah. It was. It was a great night. It was a great night. Well, listen, Eddie, mate, it's really good to see you, and it's really great to catch up with you guys. And I know your life's going really well for you, and a lot of people look up to you. And have you got just one thing you'd like to say to all the guys who are perhaps early on in their recovery, who perhaps where you were like 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up giving up. Do you know what I mean? It does get better. It does get easier. Life is amazing, and there's I could spiel off loads. I could go into a 20-minute share here quite easily, but the question is just face your fears. There's nothing to be fearful. Once you've passed through that fear and done something new and wonderful for yourself, you'll realise there's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, mate,
Just
well,
do- yeah.
Well, listen, Eddie, it's been great having you and speaking to you. And thank you so much for coming on and encouraging the guys today. And we'll keep in touch and we'll let you know what we're doing. But thank you so much, Eddie. It's nice to see you, mate. God bless. Take care.
Brilliant. Thank you.